Welcome to Reckless Paradise, everyone. I'm your host, Marissa, and I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good week so far. Um, we just got hit with snow.
Yeah, it's a winter wonderland up there.
Yeah, it's still snowing as we speak, as I'm recording this. Yeah, we just got hit with our first snowfall of the season. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Winter's kind of pretty much officially here, even though it's not like calendar wise here, but
Yeah, and I can't say shit because I'm in Florida and we don't get any snow. It's rare, very rare.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode, and I'm glad you guys are here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, tonight we are starting another new series to the show called Random Ranking. Now, what this is, even though I briefly explained it in the last episode, what this is we take a whole bunch of songs from one specific artist or band. We put them on a list, on a randomizer list, which I found a website that does it for you. So you put a whole bunch of songs on there. We randomize it, and whatever songs are in the top 10 of the list, we take those top 10 songs and rank them on our personal scale from 10 to 1. 10 being our least favorite, 1 being our favorite out of the whole group. So, tonight we are doing Billy Talent episode 1. We have 10 songs here from that list that were randomized. And yeah, so you guys will see what I mean. In total, I have about 80 songs by Billy Talent that I listen to religiously. So I put all those songs on a list on Randomizer and then clicked randomize. And the first 10 songs that came up, we took those songs, took them off the list, and we started to rank them. So this is going to be interesting. This is like kind of like another top 10 episode, but it's called
But
Random
in
Ranking.
reverse.
Yeah. So I guess we could start off with this. So, I'm gonna name off the 10 songs that are going to be on tonight's episode. Now, these are not in any particular order, these are just randomized. And FYI, me and Dystro have not seen each other's lists because we do not
Mm-mm.
share the lists.
No, if it's notes for a specific episode, we will use those notes. But we don't see each other's list beforehand or anything. But okay, yeah, we're gonna do this one. No, it's just completely random.
Yep.
Hence the name Random Rankings.
All right, so here are the 10 songs on taking the spotlight tonight for episode 1 of the Navy song, The Crutch, Dead Silence, Rested from the Rain, Beach Balls, Sudden Movements, Worker Bees, Big Red Gun, White Sparrows, and Where is the Line? None of these songs are from Billy Talent 1 or even Crisis of Faith.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah, it is kind of weird how the list decided to do that to us tonight. So these are the 10 songs that are taking the spotlight tonight, we'll call it. So, without further ado, Dystro, I'm going to let you go first. So go ahead and name off your songs from 10 to 1. I'll do the same, and then we'll compare notes just like we do with any other top 10 list.
So it's 10 being.
The worst, like, not our
Okay.
favorite.
Okay. Okay, so my number 10 is Big Red Gun, if I could speak tonight. My number 9 is Where's the Line? Number 8 is the Navy song. Number 7 is the Worker Bees. Number 6 is Beach Balls. Now, number 5 is The Crutch. Number 4 is Sudden Movements. 3 is Dead Silence. 2 is Rested from the Rain. And 1 is White Sparrows.
Oh, wow. Jeez, our list is kind of mixed
Similar.
up. Like, yeah, not really. No, a little bit. All right, so number 10, this is my list. Number 10 is Big Red Gun. Number 9 is The Crutch. Number 8 is Where is the Line? Number 7 is the Navy song. Number 6 is Beach Balls. Number 5 is Dead Silence. Number 4 is Worker Bees. Number 3 is Sudden Movement. Number 2 is White Sparrows. And number 1 is Rusted from the Rain.
Okay, so our 2 were switched.
And our 10 was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with number 10, Big Red Gun. Now, over time, my ranking of the Billy Talent albums has changed. I've kind of swapped out where Billy Talent 3 and Afraid of Heights were. When I originally ranked my Billy Talent albums, I originally had Billy Talent 3 at the bottom. I've kind of swapped that out. Afraid of Heights is now at the bottom of my list. It is a good album. Like, I don't hate any Billy Talent album at this point. It's just at the bottom for me. Like, it doesn't beat Billy Talent 3 right now from my point of view. Hence why I put Big Red Gun and The Crutch at 10 and 9, both of the only Afraid of Heights songs that are on this list tonight. I do like both these songs, don't get me wrong. It's just they're not really the strongest songs from Billy Talent on this list.
Mm.
Now, where did you put The Crutch on your list?
Number 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. I kind of figured so.
It's like it has a good it has like a message behind it, and that's why why I love this band so much. It's because it's like some of their songs, even though it might not have a message behind it, they're hard impacting songs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like they have a little bit of like a punch behind every one. Even though yes, it might be like, a slow song or a sad song and stuff like that, but it's like Ben's vocals brings life to the song. Like every song, to be honest.
Oh, for sure. Fucking Ben's vocals, and then you mix Ian's guitar work and Jonathan's bass work, and then the drums from either Jordan or Aaron, depending on which album you listen to. It's just, it all works together so perfectly, and that's what I like about this group. Like, they're just fucking amazing. Now, to clear the air, okay, so we have 2 Afraid of Heights songs. We have one bonus, like, demo kind of like song, which is Beach Balls. Beach Balls was from the Try Honesty EP, which was basically the Try Honesty single. And then, like, on that same CD, they had 2 other songs, and Beach Balls was one of them. Beach Balls never made it to an official album of Billy Talent, which sucks because it's so good. So we do have one bonus song. We have 3, right? We have 3 Billy Talent 3 songs, and we have 3 Billy Talent 2 songs, and 1 Dead Silence song, which is Dead Silence.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting first round to work with. Think about it.
It's an interesting bag.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how we're doing this. I kind of like this already. Now, yes, I kind of figured you and I would kind of have similar picks for 1 and 2 with Rusted from the Rain and White Sparrows.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why did you put Rusted from the Rain below White Sparrows on your?
White Sparrows, like, to me, it's like when you were talking about the message behind it and stuff like that, it's like it hits kind of close to home a little bit, because it's like I know some of my friends had like died from or almost died from like drug overdose and stuff.
Right.
And it's like it's sad because it's like, like today's society everywhere, it's like, you see like druggies on the street, and and it's just the people there trying to get that next fix, and it's like they just die from a drug overdose, and it's like they're never talked about like in the newspaper or anything, because like that could be somebody's like dad, mom, brother, sister, like cousin, anybody, and it's just they're just forgotten, which is sad because it's like that could be your family member.
Yeah, and it sucks. Like, oh man. Now, if you guys are wondering about the meaning behind White Sparrows or any of the songs from Billy Talent 3, you guys should probably go check out the episode we did of the breakdown, which is our very second episode of the breakdown we did. We broke down the whole Billy Talent 3 album from start to finish and literally explained everything. The meanings behind the songs, what we thought of the songs, everything. So go check that out if you guys haven't already, because it's a good episode. I
Go
busted
do
my
it.
butt on this episode.
Go
No.
do it. Go do it.
But seriously, go take a look at it. It's a good episode. So White Sparrows I put below Rusted from the Rain just because I've been listening to Rusted from the Rain longer than White Sparrows. Both of these songs, I had a hard time picking which one's going to be number one. I wish there was a way we could put tie for that because
I mean,
they're
yeah.
both good. But I
It's like
had to go with
they're
Rusted from the Rain just because I've been listening to it. It's super fucking heavy.
yeah, and plus it's got a catchy like tune to it too.
It has a dark
But
vibe.
yeah, it's like Ian's guitar work on like every song that we've listened to from all the albums that we've listened to and stuff like that. He's one of the most like underrated guitarists.
Oh, for fucking sure. Yeah.
It's like if they had I don't know if they do. It's like if they had a Grammy for like best guitarist of all time, it's like he should be that person. Because it's
Like for this modern generation, yes. Like
yeah,
of
for
all
this
time, like
yeah.
that's hard to argue about.
I know that's kind of hard to argue, but it's like it's like throw his name into the hat and stuff. It's like damn.
He's freaking amazing. So like I don't know. I kind of wish I could tie White Sparrows and Rested from the Rain, but I can't. Now, what was your number three?
Dead Silence from Dead Silence.
Oh wow, that was my number five. Jeez, my number three was Sudden Movements. Now, kind of to be expected. That's like one of my favorite songs of all time.
Mm,
Now
that
let's talk
was
about Dead Silence before we get to Sudden Movements. So Dead
yeah.
Silence, it's the ending track for Dead Silence. It's the title track of Dead Silence.
Mm.
Probably one of the best closing um, tracks I have heard from an album yet. Besides ACDC's Send for the Man from Fly on the Wall. Those two are like a tie for me. Dead Silence is just a really good album ender, album closer, I should say, in professional terms. What do you think? Like, why did you put this as your number three?
Like look, like I like when I looked at that list and stuff of that, I had just a inkling in mind. I was just like, okay, since we've listened to all the albums and stuff like that, and it's like I kind of knew just like where to put which one. I don't really have an explanation for Dead Silence. I just thought it was like it's a catchy song. It's a great album closer, like you said. And it's like Dead Silence as a whole album is like it has some good like bangers on there.
Oh, for fucking sure. And I
Like
hope that we get more of those on like the next couple random ranking episodes we do.
I will probably will because it's like I mean we've got like what like 70 more songs to go through.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah.
So yeah, I put Dead Silence at number five just because my numbers three and four were a bit more memorable for me. But I
Right.
love Dead Silence. I had to keep it in the top five. It's a good track, good closing track. Um, Now number three for me was Sudden Movements. Again, another Billy Talent 3 song. A lot of people do not like this song, and they say it kind of is the weak link of Billy Talent 3. Just based off of what I've seen on Reddit, because I follow the Billy Talent subreddit on Reddit. A lot of people complain about this song. It's just not for them. But I love it. I personally love the heaviness of it. It is a little slow, but it's heavy. It's basically
Right.
just one of those songs that I can probably put on repeat for quite a while.
Yeah, that was my number 4.
Okay, so we're kind of on the same page here.
Same ballpark, yeah, kind of.
Now, my number four was Worker Bees. It's so catchy.
That was my number 7.
It's so catchy. Like you could I'll be fucking playing Minecraft, and as soon as I see a bee, I just start humming Worker Bees to
Of course you
myself.
do, because like this girl, but mind you, she put a bee in our Minecraft house in her friend's brother's realm. And
Yes.
what did you name it?
Did I name it Billy?
Billy. Yes, you named it Billy. So this is how much this girl is dedicated to Billy Town because she had a bee named Billy, and then we have a dog named Ben. That shows you dedication right there.
Yeah, I love Worker Bees. It's a catchy tune. It's a very underrated track from Billy Talent too, if I say so myself. It's
That's
so good. It's fucking catchy. I wish there was like a music video for that, but there's not. Like just have all the members of Billy Talent dressed up as fucking bees.
Oh Jesus!
That'd be so cool.
And it's
Oh
just
my
like
god.
at like the middle of the thing, you hear just buzz,
And you just
Ben.
have fucking Jonathan getting chased by a whole bunch of bees.
Ah, ah, ah.
Oh boy. Okay, so where did you put beach balls on your list?
I put it as 6.
Hey, same. So we agree. Now, as I've mentioned before, this was a bonus kind of track to the Billy Talent Try Honesty EP. Now, I really wish this would have made it to one of the main albums. It is so good. It kind of gives me Pez vibes, which is Billy Talent before Billy Talent. It gives me serious Pez vibes, like hardcore, and I love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm really surprised it didn't make it to a main album. I can't even find it on Spotify. It's not even on Spotify. That's how fucking rare this track is.
It's like, what's funny? It's like I looked up Pez on Spotify, and they have Pez on Spotify.
They did at one point. They do not anymore. They actually took it from Pez, from Watouche. They took it down.
I don't know why they did that because it was a good album.
It was a good album. It's because of the copyright thing. Because at the time there was another group called Pez, hence why they had to change their name to Billy Talent. But yeah, I'm kind of glad we agree on Beach Balls. It's really good. I need to listen to it a little bit more though. I haven't listened to it in a little while, but man, it's really good. At first, when I listened to it, I didn't like it. I had to listen to it a couple times to really get into it. All right, so let's see. What did you put for 8 and 7?
I had 7 for Worker Bees, and then 8 was the Navy song.
Okay, so my 7 was the Navy song, and 8 is Where Is the Line? Both Billy Talent 2 tracks. The Navy song's really good. The message behind it's kind of like crazy. Like, obviously it's about, military stuff, being in the Navy and stuff, and not being able to see your spouse ever again. And then Where's the Line is actually a really good song about kind of how today's world is. Kind of like having to pretend everywhere you go, that kind of thing. Like there's always a standard out there for how you should dress, how you should act, and stuff like that. And basically, it's just like that's kind of what the song's trying to tell you. Fuck those standards.
It's kind of like with with beauty standards sort of thing too. Like in the same lines, it's like there's always that one person that's like, oh, you gotta have this makeup and you gotta have this foundation, you gotta have this moisturizer. It's like, no, just be yourself. That's what you like. Just fuck the standards. So just wear what you want to wear. I mean, like, just be appropriate though.
Well, yeah, obviously be appropriate. Just like express yourself. Like that's kind of what I've come to do lately. Just over the past year, I've learned to express myself more. Like wear the band shirts I want to wear the makeup I want to wear the beanies, like the beanie hats that I want to wear the fucking the flannels, the fucking Vans, like wear everything. Like I literally look like I'm ready to go to Vans Warped Tour every time I step foot out of my house. Like every time I'm like going somewhere, like whether it's like going to the store or whatever, I literally look like I'm ready to go to fucking Vans Warped Tour.
Yeah, I want to see some Blink 182.
Yeah, I want to see some Blink, some Billy Talent, some freaking Sum 41, some Good Charlotte. Like we'll go back to like 05.
Yeah, that would be a fucking great ass Warped Tour.
Oh my god. Okay, so where did you put Where Is the Line?
I put that as number 9.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I already talked about my number 9 and my number 10. So where is the line? So why did you put it at number 9? Like, is it like one of those songs like it doesn't really stand out as much compared to these other ones?
Yeah, it's like from like 5-1, it's like they stand out just a little bit more than the others do. It's not like a knock on them or anything. They're all great songs. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just like from my number 5 to my number 1, it's like I can relate to it in some way rather than my 6 through 10. It's like I can't relate to them. So like some of the songs that I have from like I was saying, like my 5-1s, like I can relate to them in some fashion or way.
Right. I
And it's like
agree.
if you can relate to some of these songs and stuff, that's like I think it has like a deeper impact and deeper meaning to you as an individual and stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's why like it's kind of like on the lower end of my list. It's not like a bad song or anything. It's just that's just how the cards were dealt.
I don't even. I think I've said this before. I don't think there's any Billy Talent song I do not like. Like I hate. Like there's some songs that I consider weaker than others, but I don't hate them. Like I can listen to them.
Right.
Like it's not like an oh I need to skip this song kind of thing. No, I love every single Billy Talent song there is. Even the fucking hidden gems that never made it to the main albums, they're all fucking good. And I can't wait to continue this series because this is going to be fun. Because not only are we doing this with Billy Talent, we are going to do this with AC/DC as well. And there is a shit ton of AC/DC songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is going to take a while. And eventually, we're going to do this with more groups as well as we expand our horizon. At this point, we are in the middle of listening to all the AC/DC albums. Not in order, but we're about halfway through. And tonight, we're doing the Razor's Edge. So it's going to be interesting. But once we're done all of that, we're going to do some stuff on the channel more about AC/DC. We're going to definitely go in depth with AC/DC a little bit more on this channel.
Like
Once we finish the
breakdown.
albums, do some more breakdown episodes. Yes, some random ranking like we just mentioned. But after I think we're done AC/DC, I think we're going to jump into some other groups. Like Def Leppard is definitely a big one for me. Van Halen, maybe even
Weezer.
Weezer, Foo Fighters, just to name a few. So yeah, so that's going to conclude random ranking Billy Talent Edition episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, how would you guys rank this list of songs? Like, let us know. Like, seriously, I want to hear from you guys. Um, so we're kind of early, I guess. I guess you could say with finishing this episode. So I guess we have time to talk a little bit. Let's hear about our song of the night, Dystro. What is your pick for tonight?
Okay, so since we're on the AC/DC train, and we're halfway through the station, we're making a little pit stop, I figured that we would go with a band that I refer to them as AC/DC 2. And it's Airborne. So I'm gonna do Stand Up for Rock and Roll by Airborne.
Oh, okay. That is a good song. I have listened to Airborne. I do have a few songs on my playlist. I found them through WWE.
Of course.
Because they used their music for a few of their pay-per-views. This one was for the 2008 Royal Rumble. I do remember that Rumble, by the way. We need to watch it. So, yeah. I guess that's our song of the night. So if you guys are interested in listening to Airborne's Stand Up for Rock and Roll, be sure to click on the top right-hand corner of the video. It should be towards the end, where the link will pop up. Go ahead and listen to the song. It is really good. They do sound like AC/DC. Another group I want to mention, though, is Rhino Bucket. Rhino Bucket is a group from the 90s, I believe, and my dad likes one of their songs. I don't remember what the name is right now, but the lead singer sounds like Bon Scott. It's crazy. You gotta take a listen, Dystro. And everybody who's listening right now, go take a listen to Rhino Bucket.
That's okay. That is the weirdest name, but it's like it just sounds intriguing.
The lead singer, I'm not even kidding. It sounds like Bon Scott came back to life.
That's what I was just about to say too. I was just about to say, are you sure that's Bon Scott's? Like he just faked his death. And it's just like, yep, okay, well, I'm done with this AC/DC stuff. Uh, Okay.
But yeah, you definitely gotta take a listen. I'm dead serious. He sounds so much like Bon Scott. It's crazy.
All right.
Um, okay, so couple things. Tomorrow, I believe, yes, tomorrow is the 18th. Tomorrow will mark exactly 5 years since we lost the great Malcolm Young of AC/DC.
Mm.
So great timing on your song, by the way. Like, kind of like a little tribute. Like, I feel like Malcolm and Angus have probably looked into Airborne at one point
Oh
to
yeah,
see
probably.
what's up. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But yeah, good timing. So yeah, Malcolm, man, he's been gone for 5 years.
It doesn't feel like it though.
It really doesn't. It's crazy. Like, and the sad thing is, Angus lost both his brothers that year, Malcolm and George Young, literally weeks apart.
Damn.
And George Young was the one that produced a lot of the first few AC/DC albums when, Bon Scott was in the picture. So, like, he
Like
definitely
Dirty
played,
Deeds and stuff.
yeah, he played a big role in, AC/DC starting up as a group. And it
Mm-hmm.
sucks that Angus lost both of his brothers literally in a spur of a couple weeks.
Damn shame.
Yeah, so I figured we'd pay, quick tribute to Malcolm and recognize that it is his 5 year anniversary of his passing. Um,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna announce the next two episodes for the show, starting with this Sunday. This Sunday, we are going to really dive into one WWE rivalry, in particular, that is like probably my favorite rivalry of all time. This is Triple H and Shawn Michaels, formerly known as DX. Now, I'm not gonna. I guess we could do a quick little synopsis of how this rivalry kind of started. This began in 2002, shortly after HBK, also known as Shawn Michaels, shortly after he returned to the ring following a 4 year absence due to injury. He had a severe back injury, literally
Mhm.
thought his career was in jeopardy. He came back miraculously 4 years later. Shortly after that, Triple H welcomed him out to the ring and stuff like that. They were doing the whole DX, suck it, you get the point. Well, when he said suck it, he pedigreed Shawn Michaels, and it literally shocked the world. It was literally the pedigree heard around the world. Shocked everybody. Nobody saw this coming at all. You remember, Triple H and Shawn Michaels are the best of friends inside and outside of the ring. So nobody saw this coming. So what do you guys think happens next, huh? How long do you guys think this rivalry lasts? You'll have to find out this Sunday if you guys don't know the answer to that already. This is probably my favorite rivalry of all freaking time. And it
It's
sucks I was born in 2002, so I didn't find out about this rivalry until years later.
yeah by WWE 2K15, mind you.
And my dad, he told me about it as well beforehand.
it's it's like one of those rivalries that's like it's timeless because if people bring up Triple H or HBK, they automatically go to that rivalry that they had, which is
Oh,
like
obviously.
synonymous in the capsules of time because it's like they had like bloody matches like every time.
Oh,
They're
it was nasty.
and plus it's like like the Ric Flair sort of like syndrome. It's like if Ric Flair takes a bump or something like that, or like he just hits his head on like something, he's like, okay, he's automatically bleeding. He's like, we're like 5 fucking seconds into the match, Rick. Like, come on. Like,
It's like the Moxley syndrome.
yeah, it's the Moxley syndrome.
I love Moxley though. But anyways, so if you guys are interested in hearing about the rivalry between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, be sure to tune in this Sunday. I'm stoked for this. I took fucking 2 hours to take notes for this. I did a whole bunch of research. I went back into my memory of playing 2K15 when I did the showcase mode. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm stoked. So be sure to tune in this Sunday because it is gonna be fun. And then
Yeah,
a week from today is going to be Thanksgiving. You know what that means? Thanksgiving
gobble gobble,
episode. Gobble gobble, baby.
gobble
Um,
gobble, baby.
it's Orange Cassidy's saying, bro.
Oh my god.
So this Thursday, a week from today, we'll be doing our Thanksgiving episode called "What Belongs on the Motherfucking Table."
just okay. Just as soon as okay, when when it does upload, just put it as the title,
That's
please.
gonna be the title. What belongs on the motherfucking table?
What the fuck belongs on the motherfucking table?
That's going to be the title. And basically, what the episode's going to consist of is we're going to talk about what dishes belong on a Thanksgiving table and which ones don't. This could get controversial because
Oh yeah,
there is
it's gonna get
so
very
much fucking like food that I've seen people put on their Thanksgiving tables and stuff, including my own.
including my own.
So that's gonna be a fun episode too. So the next couple episodes are gonna be great, and I think you guys will like them. And then we're approaching the end of November, which means December's coming, which means two things: Christmas, of course, and the end of 2022. We're gonna be doing a lot of recap stuff in December, recapping the whole year as in general. And we also have our anniversary of our podcast coming up in January. So we're also going to be doing a whole recap of that, but that'll be in January. So we got a lot of stuff planned, guys. So you guys do not want to miss out on it.
Yeah, it's like at the end of December when we're going into the next year and stuff. Just have the freaking Armageddon theme. It's like the end is near.
Oh my god, yeah. Maybe that'll be our song of the night on New Year's
Eve. Yes, please.
I think I have song of the night that night too. I'll have to make sure that we put that.
that's gotta be it, because it's like we're in this year on a bang, not with a whimper.
Hell yeah, bro.
Boom.
Right. Oh god. Okay, so if you guys stuck around to the very end of this episode, we greatly appreciate your support as usual. Be sure to go follow us on our social media by clicking on the link in the description below, which will take you to our link tree, which has just about everything that you guys need, such as Dystro's gaming YouTube channel, which he just posted actually recently, so go watch. That along with Reddit, Twitter, Instagram. I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch. TikTok. Basically all the social medias you can think of except for Facebook, because we do not do it on Facebook. So be sure to go follow us on social media to keep up to date with the podcast in case something happens and we can't upload. So yeah, that's it. Be sure to go listen to tonight's song of the night, which will be at the top right hand corner of this episode. And thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys this Sunday. Peace.
Peace.